Hello friends, myself Purushottam. In this series, we will see fun facts about Python. In this video, we will see negative index in Python. Python have sequence data types like string, list, and tuple. You could iterate over this sequence data type with index or square bracket operator. Mostly, we use positive index starting from 0 to n-1. But Python allows you to iterate over the sequence data type with negative index starting from -1 to -n. Let's take an example of the string. We can iterate over this string with positive index starting from 0 to 15. Here, length of the string is 16, including spaces. With Python, we can iterate over this string with negative index starting from -1 to -16. Let us write some code to see the negative index. We could start with string. Let me take a string str1 and store this is a string in it. And let me iterate over it with positive index with for I in. I'll use range function. I'll start from 0 and I'll go till str1, length of str1. So it will iterate from 0 till n-1. And let me print the str1 with the index operator, and I'll use index I. I'll use end in the print so that I'll be able to print it on the same line. And now let's see the output. Python 3 and 01. So you could see I'm able to print the string with the positive index. Now let's iterate over the same string with negative index. I'll use for negative index in. I'll use the range again. I'll start from -1. We'll go till length of str1 -1. So it will iterate from -1 to -n and take a step of -1 every time. Now let's print the str1 with index operator. I'll use ni as a negative index and I'll use end so that I could print it on the same level. Let me add a print here so that we'll see it on two different lines. And now let's check the output. You could see we were able to iterate over the string with the positive index, and we were also able to iterate over the string with the negative index. Let us try negative index with list. So let me take a list L1. I'll store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into it. And let's iterate over this list with positive index. I'll use for I in. I'll use range again. I'll start from 0. I'll go till length of list L1. So it will iterate from 0 to n-1. And let me print the element of the list L1. I'll use index operator. I'll give the index I. I'll use end so that I can print it on the same line. And now let's see the output. I'll do Python 3 02 list. And you could see I was able to iterate over the list with positive index. Now let's iterate over the same list with negative index. Like for I negative index in, I'll use range again. I'll start with -1. I'll go till minus length of list -1. So it will iterate from -1 to -n, and I'll take a step of -1 every time. Now let me print the element of list L1. I'll use index operator again. I'll use index of ni. I'll use end so that I can print it on the same line. Let me add a print so that we see the output on two different lines. And let's check the output. You could see I'm able to iterate over the list with positive index, and I was also able to iterate over the list using negative index. I hope you found this video useful and understood the concept of negative index in Python. To find more such fun facts about Python, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.